Hello and welcome back to Sacred Sessions with Jenna Harman, Psychic Medium. I'm Jenna Harman. Good evening to my American followers. I know that it's Tuesday over there for you. I hope you've had a splendid day. Over here in Sydney, Australia, it's actually Wednesday morning, so we're just about to start a great day. And I hope that you're well where you're at. I hope this week really brings you some beautiful opportunities, some lovely connections as we start to get back out living life as semi-normal again. And I hope that you're all feeling capable, happy, and humble. I don't want to really get too much into me this week, and I'd really like to kind of jump in and see what the universe has to offer the beautiful call that calls through today. So I'm not going to talk too much today, but what I would like to say is what I'd love you to do for the next week, if possible, would be to really feed your soul, really do some positive things for yourself. Try and eat as best as possible. Try and sleep as best as possible. And definitely keep up the hydration. I know that that sounds really kind of not so interesting, but realistically, if we can start ourselves off in the best possible way every day, then we're really helping our stress levels. We're really helping ourselves be able to cope with our busy schedules. And realistically, it's starting us off in the best possible footing for the day. And with that, we are then capable to go and make that positive change that we need to be a lot more mind, body, and spirit connected, and also give the best that we have to give. And it's definitely something I try and do. I have a very big family here. So for me, sleep is definitely something I need. I have 5 children and we have a busy house, and I find if I can at least start my day off with as much sleep as possible and hydrating myself and just trying to love myself as gently as possible, it is always the best scenario for me, and it's always the better way to start my day. And of course, then all the spiritual stuff and the universal stuff will come on through, but I find that I'm a better vessel to be able to cope with what life throws at me. And in saying that, getting back to this semi-normality, I think it's an awesome time for us all to kind of take heed on how we wish to go forward in the future and what we would love to incorporate in our new journey and what we would like to kind of leave in the past. So I feel like it's a really great time for manifestation. It's a really great time to start the new in what you would love to bring into your life. And it's a really great time to kind of take stock of where you're at, what you would love to come into your life, and also what you would love to bring forward in your life. So I really believe that that's the best way to start off. Definitely so, to speak. So I would just love to say that if that's the way you start your day, it's definitely the right way to start. I think that that's giving yourself the best opportunity to get the best out of that day. So I think that that's awesome. So over in Australia, even though we are down under, we actually are, I guess, in front of you guys time-wise. But realistically, there's lots of things going on here too. I feel like different regions around the world would definitely have, I guess, different energies. And I definitely feel like those different energies kind of balance us, kind of bring a whole to the planet, if you will. And I definitely feel here in Australia at times, especially different times, we definitely do have our beautiful cultural background as well. And I'm sure in America you have the same sort of things as well. And I'm sure around the whole world you have different sacred sites and different beginnings of our journeys and our history and things like that. So over in Australia here, I do feel that in Australia we are a little bit open, and I think it is our connection to the fact that we live on sacred land and that we are not the owners of this land. We are actually visitors to this place. This is Aboriginal land, and so in Australia we have such a beautiful background with Aboriginal culture, and I do believe that there are certain parts of my country that either have vortexes or you know different kind of ley line connections, and I find that really interesting too. It's almost like the pulse of the universe or the pulse of the, if you will. But yes, so I do feel that in different parts of the world and different places where you come from, there's different energy and vibrations. And I do believe that those energies at the moment are activating. And I do believe that it is pushing this new beautiful energy forward for us to go forward, grow, learn, and evolve. So that's definitely happening here. I'm feeling it here. It's been a very good, even though lockdown has been a little bit strained for most people, I actually feel on a spiritual level and an energetic level, it's been an awesome time in general. So I feel like a lot of us are feeling a little bit recharged and a little bit refocused. I know that there are other things going on in the world, but for me personally, it's been a very good time for me to shift a lot of my old stuff. I've gone through a lot of transition in that way in this lockdown period, and also shedding the old, getting rid of some old things, healing a lot of old family wounds and traumas, and kind of moving forward. And I think it's a really potent time for positivity, healing, and loving energies to come on through. So I hope that you are aware of the opportunities that are coming at this point, and I hope that you are taking advantage of that. Anyway, let's jump on to our caller today, and our caller is Daryl, and he's from New Wales in the UK. So come on through, Daryl. Darylyn.
Yes,
Sorry.
I'm in Wales.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
How can I help you?
My son's self. I just wanted to connect with somebody on the other side.
Right. Now, sweetheart, would you be able to connect with the female mother figure that would be in spirit for you? Is that mum particularly, sweetheart? I feel like there's a female.
My mother's life, grandmother.
Grandmother?
Mm.
Okay, and would she have had a lot to do with you or connected to you, especially more in a younger age? Because it's almost like I'm getting imagery of a young girl, and I want to say that I feel like I either watched you or I was aware of you. Because I feel like I'm looking from her eyes to you, sweetheart. I feel like she wants to come around you, and she's saying that it has been a long time or it has been a journey since she's transitioned. So it makes me feel like she has been in the spirit world quite a while. But she's talking about that around you. And I don't know if in the time that she has passed, you have sold a home, moved a home. It's almost like I wanted to move you from one area to the next, or that there was movement around you in general. But I did focus on a house, to be quite honest. I feel like she comes through and mentions the letter F. F. And I feel like she also wants to come through and mention that she's aware of what has happened to the family tree since she has passed. So whether there have been people that are maybe not communicating anymore with each other, or that there has been a falling out, I feel like she's aware of how things have changed, and she wants to let you know that. I also feel like there's a little girl, or there's been a female baby born to your family tree since she has passed. She also wants to let you know that things are fine. Please don't worry. I want to give you the message to please look after your chest area. I don't know if you live in a place that's quite cool, cold, or can be quite damp in that winter or cold time, but I feel like I want to ask you to just be very aware of your chest area, and to be aware of your chest health. She comes through and she wants to say to you, it's almost like she brings an offering. It's almost like she wants to give me baked goods or cooked goods. So it makes me feel like she was either the cook, she was in the kitchen a lot, she was always around. I also want to say to you that I get the letter R, R for rosemary, any way you want to put it. I get the letter R. And I also want to say to you, sweetheart, do you still have the doilies? Do you still have the handkerchief? I feel like I'm seeing the old-fashioned hanky or the old-fashioned doily, and it's got the crochet around the outside, or it's quite pretty. So it makes me feel like she either used those, or that she's saying that maybe you've inherited them, or something to do with you using them, or that she used them. I feel like I want to clean up with her. So it makes me feel like she was very precise and everything had a place. And that everything was put where it was meant to go. I feel like she was quite a big influence on the family. She wants you to know that everything's fine. She also wants you to know to look for the star. I don't know if you stargaze or you look at the night sky, but the symbology she gives me is a star for you, sweetheart. She's going to let you know she's around with the stars. I just want you to know that she's always with you, sending you love, and she's giving you a big hug, as always, sweetheart. And I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm sorry. But I really, really, really hope that resonates with you. Your grandma is around you a lot, and she actually comes with a smell, my love. So you will know when she is around. Sending you lots of love. You are completely fine and well. And she just wants to send big kisses to the whole family. I hope that brought you a little bit of comfort today, Darylyn. I hope that you have a great day where you're at.
I'll be going to bed in a bit. Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, you are quite welcome.
I said it's bedtime here. Well, nearly.
Well, sweet dreams, darling. Sweet dreams from your grandma. She'll be with you, honey. Look out for the stars and the smells, darling. Anyway, thank you for joining me today with Jenna Harman's Sacred Sessions with Jenna Harman. There was another one that seemed to fly by really well and really fast. Anyway, be well where you are. Love yourself as much as possible. And pump out that positivity, darling. And that's what we're here for, to help each other out.